Hey there, welcome back. Today, I'm going to share with you my tips for staying safe on the road as a solo traveler. So stay tuned. So I made some notes. One of the things that you can do as a solo traveler that you need to keep in mind is to make sure that you are always aware of your surroundings. That is especially important if you are traveling to a place that you're not familiar with. Even if you are familiar with where you're traveling to, you always need to be aware of your surroundings. Something else that I wrote down, which was always having your defenses up. So I carry around pepper spray with me everywhere I go. Feel like I need that extra kind of protection, especially maybe like late at night, something like that. It's good to have something such as pepper spray on hand, because you just never know. But never letting those defenses down and being aware of your surroundings. And having said that, also, if you have to defend yourself, and if I have to defend myself, I'm going to defend myself. So you always want to make sure that you aim for the eyes, for the groin, stomach, anything like that that can detour or slow down someone who may attack you. And this is just like a worst case scenario. I'm not saying that somebody, that all people are like that, but the main point that you always need to remember when you're traveling by yourself is being aware of your surroundings, which brings me to my next point of trusting your gut. So it's very important as a solo traveler to always trust your gut. If I'm going to be staying the night somewhere, especially if I will spend the night in my car versus a hotel. So if I pull up someplace, Walmart parking lot, or say maybe a mall of some sort, someplace like that, and I don't feel safe, I'm not going to stay there. Because 9 times out of 10 and 99.9% of the time, if your gut is telling you that something is off or something doesn't feel right, it's probably going to be true. So trust your gut, and being aware of your surroundings will help you greatly as a solo traveler and will increase your chances of being safe while you're on the road. My third tip is to always keep some cash and a credit card separated from your wallet. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this, but I just find it to be a little more reassuring for me, especially if I'm traveling to a place that I'm not very familiar with, maybe the culture or the people, how they're going to react. I don't want to carry around a lot of money. I don't want to have a lot of expensive things on me. So those type of items I would want to leave behind somewhere. So if you are staying in a hotel, a lot of hotels have safes that you can keep those items in. If you are traveling in a van or in a car and you're doing that sort of thing, find you some place to stash those things, just on the off chance that they could get stolen. You have a backup way to have access to your cash. I'll also take it one step further, and I actually have an extra cell phone that I travel with that I leave behind. It's actually linked to my Apple Watch, but in the event that that's taken too, I still have my extra phone that when I can get to it, hopefully I can get to it, I'll still be able, to make any calls that I may need. So that's just a few items. You don't have to do that, but it is something that you could do just to have that extra security. And then the other thing is having a person of contact. So whenever I travel by myself, I always have someone that knows where I'm at all times. If wherever I'm going to be staying the night, that person of contact knows where I'm going to be. And if they don't hear from me the next morning, then they know they need to send somebody to come looking for me. So it's good to have that person of contact that you can communicate with back and forth. It also helps in the event that something should happen and you have an accident or something like that. Law enforcement can trace those steps on your cell phone and be able to locate you and, get you help, or, whatever the case may be, because you've stayed in contact with your person of contact. So that's the other thing. And my last tip that I have for particularly people who are like me, who want to travel and sleep in your vehicle. So my biggest tip for that is to wherever you're going to sleep for the night, that's where you need to sleep for the night. So don't roll up into a Walmart parking lot, say for instance, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and hang out and cook and wash dishes and play your music. Don't just hang out and it look like you're just and then you're just gonna hop in your bed and go to sleep. Like, that's gonna make it very, very obvious what you're doing and that you're traveling and that you're alone. That's really gonna draw attention. What you want to do is you want to go multiple places throughout the day. And if you're going to stay at that Walmart, you need to leave for several hours. And you need to roll up in there when you're planning on going to sleep. And that's it. You don't need to be watching Netflix or playing games or, scrolling through Facebook on your phone. It needs to be, you need to park, crawl in the back, and go to sleep. That's the safest and less conspicuous way of being able to be what they call stealth, and being able to hopefully not be seen. So, but these are my tips on just a few things that I do when I'm traveling solo. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.